Top of the afternoon to you. I'm at my favorite place to quiet the mind and body and soul and, you know, brainstorm. But I got a special mod for you guys today. And the reason why I did this mod, for those who are worried about splashing, if you wanted to use the water fed option for the next generation of wagtails, uh, I'm thinking of everything so that when this next generation of wagtails actually start flying off the shelves, you guys will have a painted picture of everything you need to know how to use it and when to use it. But with a simple mod, you can actually eliminate the spray and have an option to have it where it just soaks right into the pad. Now, this is a rough draft. I did it with the high flyer. Now, I originally wanted to do it with my 24-inch orbital one pass, water fed orbital one pass. But I think somebody's going to win that contest, because if no one's winning it, there won't be another one. I'm going to actually keep it because I like it. But the contest is going to be out there for those who want to do this, and they can actually switch. All right, so to a spray option to soak in the pad itself. This is useful on the inside, maybe not outside. I mean, outside just as well, but uh, if you have a adjustable spray nozzle, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's just more of a preference. But here's another option. Uh, these are sprinkler T-bars. All right. So what I've done was I cut a section. Let me show you. All right. I cut a section of the holes through the middle part so that this can stay in there and soak right into the pad. Isn't that neat? I have yet to try this out, but I'm sure it'll work just fine. The only problem is I probably didn't cut the gliding strips the right length, because I had them for the orbital channel, not the high flyer channel. I gotta cut the strips up smaller, I imagine. I haven't even put this on a glass or hooked it up. We're gonna hook this up together and see just what's going on here. I didn't really do it politically correct because, like I said, this is just a rough draft. I'm experimenting, but let's hook this up and find out. All right, and it works. Soaks right into the pad. Obviously, you don't want to do it that much if you're on the inside. All you need is just a little squirt, just like that. That's all you need. And you're fine. But I'm pretty pleased at the way it came out. This is going to be much better in the power pivot than the high flyer, because of the dual pivot makes it a challenge having that hooked up that way. But I'm sure it'll work with a little bit of tweaking. But there you have it. Fresh mall ideas. As they come to me, it'll come to you. We're in this together and we're sharing together. All right, what I just showed y'all, actually, you really don't have to do that. Let me tell you why. When you flip the high flyer back, if that gliding strip is not secure enough to the Velcro, I put too much glue there and it actually made it too hard to stick to the Velcro. So I have to do another strip over again. But you don't have to cut them slips in there. I'll tell you why. If you're mopping the window in like this, right? All right. You can actually get water on the channel, get water on the gliding strips, but when you flip it back, it tucks in out of the way. You see that? Yeah, the gliding strip isn't on there good. But when you're mopping it, it's right on the pad. When you flip it back, it turns out of the way. All right. So in reality, you're mopping the window in like this, right? All you gotta do is go like that and get some on the pad. But if you're gonna do it, you could do it like this. Tilt it down and just squirt a little bit, and you'll get on the gliding strips. That's another way. But if you didn't want it soaking into the gliding strip, you can incorporate that idea and put it in the actual pad itself. What you got to do is you got to cut a slit in there and tuck that small tubing inside the sleeve. That way it'll just soak the whole pad up and you can still mop the window in as normal. That's probably a better way to go, but y'all decide. I put the information out there. Y'all take it and y'all make some sense out of it. All right, today on Wagtail Wednesday, I'm getting ready to clean my last few windows with this for the day because it's supposed to rain, and I'm gonna give him a proper send-off because I got a feeling after the day, you guys are gonna jump all over on this mod, and I'm gonna miss him. But as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but you can write your name. Yeah, you can see it. You can write your name in this window, so that'll give you an idea of how filthy these windows are. They're always filthy because it's the city area. Kicks up a lot of dust in between the buildings. But I'm gonna clean this with this tool. For those who doubt that this tool could only clean glass, I gotta tell you, you're highly mistaken. I don't know if you've ever used the tool, because if you used it, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that at all. But this is Masters at Wagtail. I don't have my GoPro on, but I'ma just let you see before and after. So there's before, and then I'm gonna show you after. Hope you guys can tell on camera. All right, I don't know if you can tell, but it's clean now. It's absolutely clean. It did the job. All right, now Septa's finest. What was I gonna say? When you got dirty windows, you can't just use that tool as a one pass. You gotta use it like a mop. But you don't have to really make sure the whole window is wet. You can like briefly go over it with, not too much pressure, but just enough to get a good, pretty much even coverage, because the water that's on there that you pre-wet with is going to actually work in conjunction with that pad as a one pass on those dirtier windows. Trust me, I've been critiquing and using this tool, and I'm more qualified than most to explain to you the uses and how you would use this. No one's going to get detailed like that about the tool, because if you were interested in it, I could pretty much explain why you would want to have it and how you would want to use it. There's various ways you could use this tool. It's just a matter of what you're doing and what the job calls for. Now, if you're going to use this tool on a daily basis, you can't use it on yearly window cleaning. I wouldn't suggest using it on that. But if you got 3 months, I would go as far as maybe 4 or 5 months. You could get by with that tool. You just have to make sure you agitate before you use that tool as a one pass, because it just won't get it clean. You'll be spinning your wheels literally. So if you have no clue as to how you would use that tool on a real dirty window, I'll get some footage. But I think by now you guys should know that tool just doesn't clean glass. That's ludicrous. I mean, come on now. There's methods and procedures you use to get that window clean if you're going to use it on a dirty window. It can be done. Anything can be done. I'm sorry you feel as though that tool cannot clean dirty glass, but I proved it to y'all. And if you still think it's trick photography, and maybe I somehow switched tools, and you know what I mean? I mean, all kinds of crazy things. It's a figment of your imagination. But I gotta tell you, I'm sorry to see this thing go. But if you guys know anything about my contest, you'll know that I have a scavenger hunt. Now, this is going to be emojis. Hidden emojis in my videos, and they can be any number one of them. So if you're not an avid watcher, you wouldn't know where to start. It'll be very difficult for you. That's all I got to say. But it's not impossible. But those who've done this before, they know where to look for it in my videos. It's not in any specific video, but you just have to watch the videos. It could be at the end, it could be towards the middle, the emojis could be towards the front. Now, here's what you gotta do. Find the elephant. Name the video, name the time and seconds that the emoji was shown on each one of these emojis. Find the elephant, find the blowfish, and as you can see, I dirtied up your pad, whoever wins this. So you can actually believe that I did clean that window with this tool, that filthy window. And there was no streaks from the dirty pad. There was no squeegee marks, no turn marks. I'm just that good. Maybe you can't do it with that tool on a dirty window. Maybe you will get turn marks and squeegee marks. But hey man, learn how to clean windows. That's all I got to say. Learn how to clean it right. But hold on one second. Okay, find the panda, find the blowfish, and find the elephant. You have your instructions. let's do it. Let's get into it. First one that gets it and names the video and the time stamp is going to win. They got to get all three. And I will announce the winner as soon as y'all find it. It's like finding the Easter egg hunt, but this is the scavenger hunt.